the huntress of Ireo. In the heart of Ireo village, nestled deep within the river-wrapped forest of Ondo, lived a woman named Ayatoro. She was unlike any other. With the physique of a seasoned warrior, broad shoulders, powerful arms, and legs like rooted trees, she moved with the grace of a lioness and bore the face of a goddess. Her beauty stunned the eyes, but her strength unnerved even the boldest men. From a young age, Ayatoro did what no other woman dared. She hunted wild boar, wrestled with leopards that strayed into the village, and carried bundles of firewood heavier than what most men could lift. But it wasn't just her power that made her beloved, it was her heart. After every great hunt, she returned to Ireo with meat, yams, and fruits, handing them out freely to the widows, the orphans, and the hungry. Women sang her name while pounding yam, children followed her through the market in joy, and even the Kobiyisi, the king himself, rose from his throne whenever she entered his court. But not all hearts rejoiced in her light. In the palace compound lived Adewale, the third son of the high chief. His father had 6 children, 4 girls, 2 boys, and Adewale, though clever, was known for his sharp tongue and jealous heart. He mocked Ayatoro behind her back, calling her man-woman and saying she would never marry because no man wanted a wife who could lift him off the ground like a bag of cassava. Yet in secret, Adewale had long been entangled with Ola, a soft-spoken woman known for her kindness and beauty. When Ola became pregnant, she approached Adewale with trembling lips and hopeful eyes. But instead of owning up, shame took hold of his spine. In a desperate attempt to protect his reputation and rid himself of a woman he saw as a threat to his fragile pride, he hatched a cruel plan. Adewale whispered to a group of idle, bitter men who'd long been intimidated by Ayatoro. "She is a danger to us," he said. "What if one day she decides she no longer needs us at all?" That day, when Ayatoro went alone to her farm near the forest edge, they followed her with faces covered in black cloth and hatred in their eyes. But Ayatoro had the blood of warriors in her veins. Her father and 2 brothers, once the pride of Ireo, had all died fighting to save their people from raiders. She alone survived, raised by her wise and ancient grandmother in Igbobini, the neighboring village. So when the masked men attacked, Ayatoro fought like a storm. One by one, she threw them into the dirt, cracking ribs, twisting arms, leaving bruises that would take weeks to heal. Terrified, they scrambled away, their identities hidden, their courage shattered. She stood alone in the field, bloodied but victorious. That evening, when she returned to the village with a fresh kill slung over her shoulder, the people sang louder than ever. Drums beat. Children danced. The Kobiyisi gave her a seat beside his throne. Yet in the shadows, Adewale seeded, his shame now double, his secret teetering on the edge of exposure. But Ayatoro. She did not know their faces. She did not yet know the betrayal that had come so close. What she knew, however, was this: the blood in her body was from a line of protectors, and no man, coward or king, would ever silence her spirit. And somewhere, deep in Igbobini, her grandmother stirred the fire and whispered to the night, "Let them fear her. The forest fears no man, and neither does my granddaughter."